Hang on, I see a tower here. Let me see what this is. Alright, there's a tower with a dead sniper lying in it. That's the one that's on the far left of the compound up there. The other one I cannot see. I'm going to have to move around. Alright, Alpha. Got any movement at all towards the fuel storage area?
Can't see any.
Alright, I'm going to I see someone's marked another tower there. I'm going to mark that with my glasses for a moment. I can see plainly the gunner is dead, laying on top of that tower.
Yeah.
I'm glad I put a sign on the map where it could be another tower.
Yep, I just spotted that one, Gunny. I checked that mark. The guy is dead. I can see him lying face down in it.
Roger that.
Alright, I'm going to have to move forward from my position past where the medic fell. Someone just took a shot at me while I was running there.
Yep.
That shot came from the east, northeast. Any contacts that way?
Coming for you.
Yeah, I've got one. On the map, blue. I mark it as Tango.
Alright, let's engage him if you can see him. I can't see him.
You want us to go on the around that Tango from the right and pick him and flank him?
Yep, give that a try. He's picking us off.
Alright,
It's
well,
at least two so far.
Charlie, on me, we're going around. I'll show you on the map.
We just had one of our team members there running down the road unaccompanied. He just went down, Misha, it looked like, killed in the road, right down there towards the two-story building. I'm going to drop a mark there.
Charlie, look at your map. I have 3 red arrows. This is the path we're going to take to flank that Tango.
Alright, Alpha Team, we're going to hold here. Let Gunny make his move. If he comes under fire, we'll move directly to the east. Try to help him.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to have you guys cross the road and use that heavy tree cover there as we approach that two-story building. Maybe the bad guy that took down Misha is hiding up there past that. Might be able to see him there. We'll wait until
Charlie,
Gunny's got
we're kneeling
word.
on the ground. No one's standing.
Was that good gunfire there, Charlie?
That was Gunny that shot a dead German.
Okay.
Yeah, he was still moving.
You want Alpha to move up to the two-story, or should we wait?
No, we gotta wait. We might have to help Gunny. Gunny, did you lose a man up there?
It looks like I lost 2 men.
Someone's in this high grass picking you off.
But you know what? I mean, I want people to crouch and then they're standing. So the German will take a shot at the head. No problem about that.
Well, they should be crouching. Alpha, I tell you what, while you got time, you're already across the road. If you want to advance, there's a broken wagon just past your position. If you want to move to that, spread out, and start looking from the side of the road, that two-story, around to your left.
I have got
roger
the
that.
Tango. It was a sentry. I got him. We're going to his place.
Okay, I have visual on you moving now.
Charlie on me. We lost another guy.
I've got Alpha moving down the road on the opposite side, so we're going to be converging right about the gate of this this compound. Alpha, I'm opposite
I see
side
you
of
on
the
my
road.
left.
Be careful, Misha was killed just up the road from where you're at, Alpha. Keep your eyes peeled.
Copy that.
There's a guardhouse right by the entry road down there. I can't tell if it's occupied from here.
The central house is unoccupied. I killed the central.
Okay. That may have been who got Misha.
Okay, we're at the gate.
Yep.
All right, Alpha, hold there. We'll wait for Charlie to join us, and then we'll advance in. I'm going to move across the street and join you now in these low bushes.
Guys, do you see me?
Yes, I do have visual on you. Do we still have our sappers? Are they still alive?
Well, we have one.
Okay, good.
Rick,
Right.
are you the
Stay
sapper?
alive, and we should be
I'm
good.
back
What's
at
that, Gunny?
CAT.
What's that, Gunny?
Okay, Alpha. Charlie, I've got marks on the map. I'm gonna use these trees a bit. I'll tell you what. Let me just adjust a couple of these right here. Okay, we've got a slightly northward angle through these trees, past the two-story. Then a scan marker looking towards that. Now the scan marker, its placement is very broad. If you can see clearly that you've got a pretty good run towards the flag at the gate, that hole in the wall or that building, then you're free to move at any point once you've been able to assess that target. So Alpha will lead this movement. Charlie follow within about 20 yards. I want to keep us pretty close and compact as we move into this compound here, so our firepower is maximized.
Roger that.
Okay, Charlie on.
Okay, Alpha to the scan mark.
All right. Alpha and Charlie can move out now. I've replaced all those marks for you.
I'm up by the fence of the compound. I was running the wrong way, ended up here.
Charlie, be very deliberate,
But that
slowly.
should be.
We got snipers in the woods up the hill on our right-hand side.
Are they in a tower, Benny?
No, a regular sniper lying in the ground. Because that's the perfect
Okay.
place to kill us from there.
Okay. There's another guard post at the gate up there. I'm going to put binoculars on him and double check his status. Yeah, that guy is dead at the second guardhouse up there.
They're both dead.
Hey, Wills, are you by the gate?
I am.
I don't see anybody in the tree line.
Yep, I see their whole position in case we have any fire coming. I didn't know you were that far from the team. Whole position, we're going to be
I can
coming
see
in
Tango,
from your...
Tango. I'll mark it on my...
Okay.
He's kneeling ground. He's kneeling down.
That's actually a
Facing-
friendly. I think that's Wheel. Double checking with my binoculars. Yes, that's Russian. That's Wheel over there.
Oh, sorry.
He's
Okay.
separated from his group. Alright, Alpha, is the scan marker useful? Can you see over that way at all?
Yeah, it looks pretty clear.
Okay, if you want to lead on across, that's your pathfinding, your discretion.
Okay, to the buildings. We might as well stay this side where Wheel is.
Okay, whatever looks best. I can't, the leader's got to make that call when he's on the ground.
Okay, we're moving down over what? Charlie on me.
Okay, we're
now
at the
that
compound.
We're at the compound. Alpha will go ahead and enter. Try to hold and let Wheel look in from his door angle. He can give you a clue if you're clear going around, and then we'll spread out through the compound. Alpha, go ahead and take the right Gunny, go ahead around to the left of that hole in the wall.
Okay, flanking right.
Roger.
Alright, I don't see anybody right of the gate.
It's clear. Hear from me too inside.
See several vehicles inside.
Yeah, those vehicles I think are our targets. Let me check.
Contacts.
Fire. Sidearm fire. Hit the
He's
ground.
He's down, he's down.
Very good. Gunny, when you get your team to the front gate and whatnot, move down this center between those tanks and whatnot, and you can clear past these vehicles.
Roger.
And on toward the backmost barn. I'm moving there now. Another German dead here in the bushes.
Charlie, I'm behind a white tank.
There's a
The rest
truck
of
in
the
that
barn
barn.
is clear.
Looks like another fuel trunk at the barn. Make sure there's no infantry in there with it.
Roger.
You want us to check these woods to the north, or should we come down?
Let's come down. I'm double checking my mission tasks right quick. I don't
Charlie,
want
on
to
me.
lose anybody.
I got the door while you check it, Gunny.
Yeah, I'm going toward the door of that barn. I'm in the shadow.
So Alpha, one at a time to the barn across.
Alright, I'm at the trucks in the middle of the compound now.
Barn looks clear.
Alright, whoever has the explosives, the sapper, go ahead and plant me right here in the middle of the road, right between the barn and these two trucks. Put me a satchel charge and connect your wires to it. We're going to go back the same way we came. To the scan marker.
How do I select?
It may be in your pack. You may have to open your gear menu, open your bag from inside the menu, and then take out. You'll need a detonator, a wire, and a satchel. You guys don't spread out too far from here. I want to be able to get out of here quickly.
Yeah, it looked like a bunch of wires with a pair of pliers.
Okay, I've selected the satchel charge, now what?
Alright, plant it on the ground there, right in front of, right where you're at. That looks great. Alright, now you should be able to, if you've got wires in your gear that you took out of the bag, you should ask you to attach them.
Tripwire?
No, I think it says plain wires.
Okay, let me get those.
And Alpha, when we're done, I'm going to put you on point. We're going to take a double time move back to the scan point. Once you reach those trees, hold.
Copy that.
I'm going to have the sapper reel out the wire to that point and set the detonator up there.
Somehow I don't think this is right.
Yeah, you dropped your detonator. You need to pick that back up.
Yeah, that's actually an explosive mine. Don't trip over the tripwire there. Might collect that mine if you can.
I like how everybody just backed away from him.
Yeah, pick your trip wire and your little mine there. Pick that up.
Yeah, it should say like take mine.
We're all dead.
Yeah, you threw
Yeah, I
a
was
grenade.
trying to take it and it just set it off.
Ah,
Sorry,
Well, you
guys.
destroyed all the trucks.
There we go.
accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished, right?
it did destroy all trucks.
Yeah.
We might be
Just
dead, but
think.
Stalin will let our families live.